In Stranger Things, Dustin is the kid who always saves the group, the mind that never stops working. But what if I told you there are real kids out there just like him? Children who at only 9, 10, or 11 years old were already outsmarting scientists, engineers, and entire universities. Tanmay Bakshi was born in 2003 in Canada, and from a very young age, his mind displayed extraordinary capabilities. While most children were learning basic arithmetic, Tanmay was fascinated by computers and the way technology worked. By the time he was 5, he was experimenting with simple coding, exploring how software could solve problems and automate tasks. His curiosity was relentless. He would spend hours figuring out how programs worked, testing new ideas, and always asking questions about the why and how of technology, far beyond the comprehension of most kids his age. By the age of 7, Tanmay was already building small apps and creating algorithms. His parents noticed that he approached problems differently. He would analyze patterns, break down complex systems into understandable parts, and then devise his own solutions. It wasn't just about learning to code. It was about understanding logic, reasoning, and applying knowledge creatively. Tanmay's fascination with artificial intelligence and machine learning became evident early on, as he started exploring how computers could be taught to think and solve real-world problems. At 10, Tanmay's skills had reached a professional level. He was creating applications that solved genuine problems, often more efficiently than adults in the field. That same year, he started sharing his knowledge with others, teaching programming concepts to peers and beginners through videos, tutorials, and mentorship. His understanding of AI, natural language processing, and machine learning was deep, precise, and intuitive, a level of expertise that normally required years of study and experience. When Tanmay turned 11, he joined IBM as a developer, contributing to real-world artificial intelligence projects. He worked alongside professional engineers, applying his knowledge to build AI applications that could interpret language, analyze data, and predict outcomes. Despite his age, Tanmay's contributions were recognized as valuable and impactful. He was not just talented in theory, he could implement solutions, teach others, and innovate in ways that reflected the same clever, resourceful energy seen in Dustin Henderson. Tanmay's brilliance extended beyond coding. He had the ability to identify problems, troubleshoot systems, and devise workarounds quickly, often seeing patterns that others overlooked. His creative thinking, rapid learning, and willingness to experiment mirror the approach Dustin takes in Hawkins, analyzing mysterious devices, decoding signals, and inventing new tools under pressure. Tanmay's story highlights how intelligence, curiosity, and a hands-on approach can produce results far beyond what is expected from someone so young. Tanmay Bakshi's skills and mindset are practically Dustin Henderson in real life. His ability to understand complex systems, troubleshoot, and create solutions mirrors Dustin's expertise with radios, computers, and scientific experiments. Like Dustin, Tanmay combined curiosity, intelligence, and creativity to solve problems adults couldn't handle. If Hawkins Lab existed in the modern world, Tanmay would be the child, guiding his friends through complex mysteries, inventing gadgets, and always finding ways to outsmart obstacles, a living embodiment of Dustin's genius and inventive spirit. Laurent Simons was born in Belgium in 2009, and from the very beginning, his mind was extraordinary. While most children were learning to count or recite the alphabet, Laurent was already absorbing complex ideas in mathematics and science. His parents noticed his unusual curiosity early on. He didn't just ask why, like other kids. He asked how and what if, diving into the mechanics of the world around him. His ability to understand abstract concepts at a young age set him apart, and it quickly became clear that Laurent was far beyond a typical child prodigy. By age 5, Laurent had already completed elementary school material, learning at a pace that left even his teachers in awe. Numbers, formulas, and logical patterns fascinated him, and he approached them with playful experimentation rather than rote memorization. His mind absorbed information at lightning speed, and he could solve problems that adults found challenging. Beyond pure academics, Laurent showed a curiosity for technology and engineering. He tinkered with circuits, learned the basics of robotics, and studied physics concepts that usually wouldn't appear until high school or college. At age 7, Laurent advanced through high school curricula in record time. By 9, he completed high school entirely, earning a diploma that most students achieve at 17 or 18. But he didn't stop there. At the age of 10, he enrolled in a university program to study electrical engineering, tackling advanced topics such as microchips, robotics, and electronics, the kind of work that would baffle many adults. Professors marveled at his ability to absorb lectures, retain complex knowledge after a single reading, and immediately apply it to problem-solving scenarios. Laurent's abilities weren't just about raw intelligence. His mind functioned like a photographic memory. He could see patterns, predict outcomes, and devise solutions in ways most students never imagined. He asked unconventional questions, explored side problems, and often came up with unique methods to approach assignments. Despite being so young, Laurent's work ethic, curiosity, and playfulness mirrored that of Dustin Henderson, a kid who could solve puzzles, hack systems, and invent gadgets for his friends without ever losing his excitement for discovery. Even outside of academics, Laurent showed a genuine desire to apply his knowledge for real-world impact. His dream was to create artificial organs and advanced technology that could improve human health, helping people live longer and healthier lives. He experimented with small robotics projects, artificial intelligence, and electronics to better understand how science could directly benefit society. His curiosity wasn't limited to textbooks. It extended to the practical, hands-on problem-solving that Dustin often demonstrated in Hawkins. Whether repairing radios or decoding complex signals, Laurent Simons is essentially a modern-day Dustin Henderson. His ability to rapidly process information, invent solutions, and apply scientific knowledge mirrors Dustin's talent with radios, gadgets, and critical problem-solving. Just like Dustin, Laurent's curiosity, intelligence, and experimental nature make him capable of handling situations that adults struggle with. If Hawkins Lab existed today, Laurent would have been the kind of child who could hack systems, decode mysteries, and invent devices to save his friends. A real-life embodiment of Dustin's genius and adventurous spirit. William James was born in 1898 in New York City to highly intellectual parents who were determined to nurture their son's prodigious talent. From an incredibly young age, William showed signs of genius that went far beyond his peers. By the time he was 18 months old, he could read simple texts, and by age 3, he was solving arithmetic problems far beyond what a typical child could handle. His parents, both Harvard graduates, recognized early that William's mind needed constant stimulation, and they provided him with a rigorous education that most children wouldn't even dream of. By age 5, William had taught himself Latin and could read French, German, and Greek. He devoured entire textbooks, memorizing pages in minutes and solving exercises meant for much older students. Unlike other children his age, he didn't just learn passively. He experimented with ideas, invented his own methods, and questioned the logic behind everything. His curiosity wasn't limited to academics. He studied history, philosophy, and astronomy with the same intensity, consuming knowledge faster than anyone could keep up with. When William turned 8, he had already mastered calculus. By age 9, he was capable of advanced trigonometry and geometry, tackling complex problems that even seasoned mathematicians would pause at. At 11, William Sidis achieved the unthinkable. He enrolled at Harvard University, sitting in classrooms alongside adults and engaging with materials so advanced that many professors reportedly struggled to keep up with him. He had the mind of someone decades older, yet still the playful curiosity of a child, always testing limits, exploring patterns, and questioning assumptions. Despite his extraordinary intellect, William was also known for his quirky and unconventional personality. He was humorous, witty, and curious about the world in ways that were not just academic. He created his own languages, attempted to design a new calendar, and studied streetcars, maps, and the mechanics of everything he could see. This combination of brilliance and curiosity made him seem almost like a real-life Dustin Henderson, someone who could see the world differently, invent, experiment, and always come up with unexpected solutions to complex problems. But William's life was not just about academics. His extraordinary abilities drew attention, scrutiny, and pressure. Teachers, classmates, and even strangers were fascinated by him. Yet William often felt isolated. He struggled to connect with children his own age, preferring to engage with ideas, numbers, and abstract concepts. His story demonstrates the double-edged nature of prodigy. Genius opens doors to incredible knowledge, but it can also make ordinary social life feel alien and lonely.